Guys, just under 4.8 million rand. That is what I am commanding. That is what I am commandeering. What is the word? That is what I'm driving. That is what I'm driving. It is the Mercedes-AMG S63 SE Performance. My goodness me, what a treat this is. And not just because of its price tag, right? Guys, you know how much I love a budget buy. So don't come at me with your YouTube comments about the fact that I'm just going on about this car because it's so expensive and whatever. Yes, it is. But it is special. And it is ludicrous. And it is bonkers. And it is genius. It's just so many emotions and things rolled into one. And so I'm here to tell you a little bit about it. Now, I would think that a car of like this sort of stature, do you know, like AMG, like imagine insuring something like this. But also I think like somebody who buys this probably owns the insurance company, so it's probably not a problem. But I went on to hippo.co.za and put it in a AMG S63 because I wanted to see like, okay, I went like, that's sort of what I could afford. Okay, I can't. But I checked it out. Guys, it was really cheap, that insurance. I was like really impressed actually. It was like 1,200 and something rand with an excess of 9.5. That was the cheapest quote I got, which I just think is like really good considering I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot more. And it wasn't. So this is the high performance plug-in hybrid version. Yes, it is a plug-in hybrid of the luxurious and uber fancy pants S-Class. And where one might think you hear hybrid and you're like, I don't know, people always just tend to think, it's lost its essence. Oh my God, it hasn't. Okay. I'm not even in sport mode. Let's see what this is going to do. Oh my holy macaroni and cheese. What is that saying? Oh, that was a disappointing saying. The rest of this was amazing. So it's got a 4-liter bi-turbo V8 petrol engine under the bonnet that gets you 450 kilowatts of power and 900 newton meters of torque. But wait, there is more. Because if that's not enough for you, don't worry. It's supplemented by that electric motor I just mentioned, Anna, or hybrid vibes, that sits at the rear of this car. Gives you an extra 140 kilowatts. So you're getting 590 kilowatts. And wait for it, 1,430 newton meters. Is that crazy or what? That is like torque that will clap you upside the head and give you a flippin' whiplash in the most beautiful way. Kind of like I used to have like neck issues when I used to headbang to Nirvana back in my youth, do you know? Used to wake up feeling like hell, but it was so worth it. Guys, this is not a light car, right? It's like almost like 2.5 tons. But all of that power, okay, sent to all four wheels, and you via, by the way, a 9-speed speed shift MCT, but it will get you 200 kilometers per hour in just 3.3 seconds. Some of the other publications who have their own tracks and have money in the bank accounts, okay, unlike me who can't do such a thing, they have actually reported that they've got it quicker, like in a quicker time. It's sort of like extraordinary for me because everything in my mind says that this is insane and why, and it's like a limo, but it's like, and so can it really do what it needs to do? It really can. So what I love is the fact that it almost feels like you're driving a smaller car because of this performance and the way it's sort of, so basically the steering perfectly weighted, right? So you can put the nose of this mammoth wherever you want it to go and it's going to go there easily, perfectly. You can throw it into corners. The body roll that you expect is not as hectic as you think it's going to be. That's like thanks to the air suspension. The handling and performance of this car is just on another level than what you maybe consider it would be. It's like a pleasant surprise. I don't often get a lot of those. It's like the laws of physics tell you one thing, and then this car shows you another, which is great. The other thing is sort of off the line. Like, so the launch control is really easy to use, which is lovely because so often there's things and stuff, and I don't have time to get into all of that, right? This my goodness, you just like keep your foot flat on that accelerator, on the brake, and then as you lift it off that brake, let me tell you, your body and your mind and your soul and everything sort of gets left behind. It's got time to catch up to you. You're down there in the car. This is coming. It's catching up to you. But what I love about it is it doesn't it's not aggressive in its way. It's almost gentle and beautifully poised. It's almost like a soft thing. And I say that in the best way possible because maybe people want it to be like, roar, and get started, or whatever. I don't. I like that this is like an athlete. I've said this in a review already. Like, it's like an athlete that is perfectly practiced, perfectly poised, perfectly polished. It's everything that an athlete would be. They kind of make things look really easy. They do it in the most graceful and beautiful manner. That's what this does. It's like a beautiful athlete. I can just see, like, one of our best things to watch is like the track, the running, whatever, is of the Olympics and stuff. And you see these guys, and as they off that line, they're just all muscles and beautiful, but graceful and like, oh, delicious. Anyway, I digress. Some people have said that they feel that this might be compromised, like sort of compromises on the S classes, sort of comfort and all that. I don't agree. I think that this car, when you get into it, still is such an occasion. It still makes you feel so special. It's still super comfortable. The ride for me isn't particularly compromised. Like, I just don't think you care. I think with what is sitting underneath me and around me and behind me or whatever is what really counts. And so to have that, but still have the plush interior and to still have all the beautiful tech and all of that, I must be honest, is secondary to the experience of driving this car, except that it all combines to make an extraordinary experience. And yes, that is something that like 4.8 million rand is going to buy you, of course, but that's like anything. It's literally like anything. If you want to go to the most beautiful hotel in the world, it's going to be more expensive than if you're going to go to a Formula One, okay? Let's just be frank about it. This is the sort of car that I think if you buy, you're insane. You're crazy. You're mad. But I want to be friends with you because, one, you've got a lot of money and you probably have a yacht as well that I want to go on. But actually, it's not your money. It's more about your character and your personality because I think we could be friends. One, because I'm also crazy. But two, you don't care about what people think of you. And if you do, it's not to a fault. You want something that is special and luxurious and out of the norm and out of the ordinary, but is smart, even though it's so expensive. Like, and not that it's expensive, but it's expensive because it's a lot of money. But just something quite sublime. I mean, I feel like a Kardashian in this car. A Kardashian? Oh, what? That's a new version of the Kardashians, apparently. Okay, but you know what I mean. I can see why, like, you want to. I'm very torn because I want to drive it, but I also want to be chauffeured. Okay, it's got very plush, squishy headrests at the back there that I love. It's got all the leg room. Again, it's a limo, just about. So I love that. And I want to experience it from both sides. Yeah, back and front. Oh, that didn't come out right. I'm just saying this is something quite extraordinary. And if you've got the money, go and buy one and give me a call. Let's chat. Okay. Because maybe you get like a discount if you buy two. You get one for me, one for you, his and hers, hers and hers, his and his, and I'll do whatever you want. No, not anything. But I'm keen to have one of these just laying around my garage.